Crosby Show, transcribed in Hollywood and brought to you by new coffee flavor Instant Postum, the caffeine-free beverage that lets you sleep, and Lanolin Plus Liquid, the wonderful penetrating way to end dry skin worries overnight while you sleep. And now, here's Bing.
Thanks, Ken. We're going to open tonight, folks, on a bouncy note, something as follows. We're in the money, we're in the money. Yes, we've got a lot of what it takes to get along. We're in the money, and the skies are sunny. Old man trouble, you are through, you've done us wrong. We never see a headline about a bread line today. And when we see the landlord, we can look that guy right in the eye. We're in the money, come on my honey. Let's spend it, lend it, send it, rolling along. We're in the money, we're in the money. Ooh, money, yes, honey. We never see a headline about a bread line today. And when we see the landlord, we can look that guy smack dab in his good eye. We're in the money, come on my honey. Let's spend it, let's lend it. Let's spend it, lend it, send it rolling along. And here now is Galen Drake.
Say, did you ever notice how most of us have a tendency to go along for years doing the same old thing the same old way, day after day? It's a fact. Most of us are creatures of habit, and sometimes we stick to a habit even if it's bad for us. You take the fella that's grumpy and tosses and turns all night, nervous and edgy most of the time. There's a good chance that just by changing one simple habit, he could make life a lot easier for himself. Maybe just giving up coffee is the answer. And that may apply to you, too. Your doctor would tell you that for some people, the caffeine in coffee is one of the worst offenders against the delicate nervous system. So change a bad habit for a good one. Switch to new coffee flavor Instant Postum. No caffeine, and it can't keep you awake or make you nervous and irritable. Try new coffee flavor Instant Postum for 30 days. Of course, you can get regular Instant Postum too, but try either one for 30 days, and this just may be the switch that'll make you look better, feel better, and act better.
Cherry pink and apple blossom white when your true lover comes your way. It's cherry pink and apple blossom white, the poets say. The story goes that once a cherry tree beside an apple tree did grow. And there a boy once met his bride-to-be long, long ago. A boy looked into her eyes, it was a sight to enthrall. The breezes joined in their sighs, the blossoms started to fall. As they gently caressed, the lovers looked up to find the branches of the two trees were intertwined. And that is why the poets always write, if there's a new moon bright above, it's cherry pink and apple blossom white when you're in love. A boy looked into her eyes, it was a sight to enthrall. The breezes joined in their sighs, the blossoms started to fall. As they gently caressed, the lovers looked up to find the branches of the two trees were intertwined. And that is why the poets always write, if there's a new moon bright above, it's cherry pink and apple blossom white when you're in love. I hear that the National Education Association in convention at Denver last month was abundant with ideas and educational techniques for the benefit of children. Outstanding among the many recommendations for youth, at least outstanding to me, were these 2 points. Youngsters should be allowed to help plan the school curriculum for better understanding and better participation in it, and also the fact that there's a recognized need for children to participate and be active in the community life around them. I think that's important, too. Miss Ovita Culp-Hobby, the Secretary of Health, Education, and Welfare, she made some brilliant and concrete suggestions along this very line several months ago. I think it was back in February at the 7th Annual Bernard Forum, which was held in New York City. The theme of the forum was the younger generation, a new perspective. Mrs. Hobby was the keynote speaker, and her topic was, what is the community's responsibility to the younger generation? Here's what she said. Let's find ways in every community of including young people in our community life. Let's share more with them. Let's encourage them to participate, to make their sharing meaningful. Let's make them genuine partners, not just in the chores or the menial duties of the community life, but in the planning and in the decision-making. The younger generation not only wants, but it deserves and should have a responsible part in the community thinking and action. We shall exclude them at our peril. Now, developing this theme on the nation's youth, Mrs. Hobby laid emphasis on the idea of active participation in community affairs. Ms. Hobby said, we are seeing what happens when local agencies put young people to work on their boards of health and their boards of education, on their advisory councils. We are seeing existing energies, intelligences, and devotions transfused by a new lifeblood out of a brave new generation of young people that is eager, ready to serve. I have no patent medicine to offer, but I have a deep conviction that one of the best ways the community can help the younger generation find themselves is to get rid of the last vestiges of the artificial distinction that earlier generations drew between the younger and the adult generation. Let's have done with the notion that all wisdom resides in persons over 21, in adult property and job holders. Also well worth mentioning is the statement by Dr. William F. Quillian, Jr., president of Randolph-Macon Women's College, who discussed the moral standards of today's youth at the Barnard Forum. He pointed out that young people want to know why one ought to do this and why one ought not to do that. When they find that their problems are being approached on the assumption that they are reasonable and responsible persons, then they respond. Another speaker, Dr. Harold A. Odell, principal of the Montclair, New Jersey High School, he agreed with Mrs. Hobby's position when he said the desire for freedom of youth can be constructively directed by adults by delegating more responsibilities to youth. Personally, I think that the problems and the frustrations and the misdirected activities of youth would certainly diminish if every American city, every town and village would take Miss Ovita Culp-Hobby's suggestion and make young people genuine partners in the planning and the decision-making of the community. The old King Cole himself has got the song out on a disc now, which he revived. I'd like to have a whirl at it, called Je vous aime beaucoup. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. Je ne sais pas what to do. You know, you've completely stolen my heart. Morning, noon, and nighttime too. Toujours wondering what to do. That's the way I felt right from the start. Ah, chérie, my love for you is très, très fort. just wish my French were good enough. I'd tell you so much more, but I hope that you comprehend all the things you mean to me. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. I love you, yes I do. Ah, chérie, my love for you is très, très fort. I just wish my French were good enough. I'd tell you so much more, but I hope that you comprehend all the things you mean to me. Darling, je vous aime beaucoup. I love you, yes I do.
You know, sometimes we mere males get to thinking we understand women. We know that they like to look as pretty as possible and be noticed and made to feel sort of special. But then they do something and we have to start all over. For instance, as simple a thing as makeup. Some women are still holding on to their old kind, that heavy artificial-looking type that they've always used. Well, now, speaking from a man's viewpoint, I just wish more women knew about Lanolin Plus liquid makeup. If they did, they'd know how very much lovelier they could look, as fragile and to be sheltered as a woman should. Because this Lanolin Plus liquid makeup not only covers those little flaws that women worry about, but it's soft and delicate. It's lighter in texture, giving the skin a certain pearl-like quality that doesn't even look like makeup, but more as if you'd been born with a perfect skin. I know I've seen the gals who switched. Also, I understand Lanolin Plus liquid makeup is only $1 plus tax, wherever cosmetics are sold.
Moonlight becomes you. It goes with your hair. You certainly know the right thing to wear.
Well, 15 minutes really fly when you're doing what you like to do, and I seem to have done it. Until tomorrow evening, then, same station, same time. I hope you'll be with us.
The Bing Crosby Show was transcribed in Hollywood and brought to you by Lanolin Plus Liquid, the deep, penetrating way to sleep away your skin dryness overnight. And new coffee flavor Instant Poston, the delicious caffeine-free beverage that lets you sleep soundly all night long.